It's the return of hockey inside of the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center. For the first time in a couple of years, the Lions from Lindenwood University come back to St. Cloud to take on the Huskies in a non-conference showdown to open up this season. Hi everybody, Sam Goetzinger joined alongside Mick Hatton from TheRinkLive.com. Mick, hockey's back here in the Granite City, and it's an exciting feeling.
Yeah, it's great to be able to have some fans back in the stands. There's actually a band here today too. The St. Cloud State band is here, so get a little atmosphere in here, right? I mean, give people a little bit more to go on other than just a lot of piped-in crowd noise and some tunes.
Well, we're pulling out all the stops here at St. Cloud State University. Now, for the Huskies and the Lions, this is not their first bit of action on the season. St. Cloud State took on Bemidji State last week in a conference exhibition. Won 2-1 in overtime, and Lindenwood had a tough series against the #1 ranked team in the country, by the by, defending national champions as well in Wisconsin. And that didn't go their way. They're looking to bounce back today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody seems to run into that with Wisconsin, other than those top 3-4 teams in the country. So I wouldn't necessarily throw a whole lot at whether or not Lindenwood's going to be good, not so good, or whatever. This is a good matchup for St. Cloud State because that's who they get next weekend. They get the Badgers.
Yes, they do. Let's talk about this matchup a little bit more as we get into our keys to the game, brought to you by St. Cloud Subaru. We'll start with the home team, the Huskies, and for them, one of the big ones, they got to pass, they got to shoot, but they have to score, and that means hitting the net.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing, right? I mean, get that accuracy down. I mean, that's been kind of the bugaboo for several years, is St. Cloud State not being able to keep pace with people. They're able to defend well. They've typically had great goaltending, but can they get a little bit more offense generated, and can they do something on the power play?
Well, and let's talk about the defense a little bit. A lot of new faces on this D corps. 3 freshmen in the lineup today. Yeah, 3 freshmen, but 3 people that I know that they're excited about. I mean, and that's a cool thing. I mean, to see, because with how things turn out against Bemidji State, with only giving up 20 shots, that's a great sign for them that they're playing their style here even early on in the season. And let's talk about the visiting team, the Lindenwood Lions. And for them, they're going to have to rely on their super seniors that are returning in Megan Wagner and Sierra Burt, some of their leading scorers from last season.
Yeah, the big thing for them, I mean, can they sustain like an offensive push? I mean, can they get into the zone and not be one and out, but can they get to the net a little bit more? Whenever you're talking about a team, I always talk when I coach youth hockey, get to the net, get rebounds, that's where you're going to be making a lot of your hay. So, I mean, that's going to be a key for Lindenwood.
Well, we have a pair of teams that are fairly evenly matched, and let's take a look at how these two teams go a little bit later on. But for right now, and more on this game, we'll send it down to Rachel Herzog. She's with head coach of the Huskies, Steve McDonald.
Thanks, guys. Coach, you guys picked up an exhibition win this past weekend against Bemidji State. What were the takeaways from that game that helped prepare you for this non-conference game today?
Well, first off, anytime you get a win, that's always a good thing, right? So to be able to have that experience in overtime, you get to practice a lot of different situations, including the overtime play, which is important when we get into conference play. So for us, it was an opportunity for us to address a lot of things that we've been working on during the preseason and put a lot of players in some different situations. So we're grateful for that opportunity and the win. And then, so we talked about a few more things this week, but looking forward to putting them in place this weekend.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Coach, and good luck tonight. Thanks. That does it here over outside of the Huskies locker room. We're going to send it over to Nick Maxon with a few words from Lindenwood's coach, Shelly Looney.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm now standing with Lindenwood head coach Shelly Looney. Shelly, tough weekend last weekend, but coming into the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center, what's it going to take to get a win on the road here inside St. Cloud?
We're really excited. Last week was last week. We learned a lot of stuff for it. We prepared this week, and we want to come out and show St. Cloud what we have for them.
Thank you very much, head coach. Sam and Nick, let's send it up back to you guys inside the booth.
Nick, Rachel, thank you very much. It's the Lions and the Huskies, and Puck Drop is coming your way next here on the Big Ten Network Plus.